Hi. Hello everybody, it is your lovely neighborhood reindeer, Kendrillian. How art thou, everyone? Hello, Project Sekai fan. Hello, Silly Fellow. Hello, Sonic. Hello, Mirai. Hello, Derek. Hello, Yoshimoto. Hello, dude. Hi. Hello, everybody. It is it's me. It's me. What? Oh. Huh? What the crap was that? Sorry. I'm hearing some like clicking and stuff on my end, and I was like, where's that coming from? I deleted the tabs to see if it's coming from there, but it's not coming from there at all. What the crap is that? Where's... Am I... Okay, I'm just gonna have to ignore it, because literally I have no idea what's clicking, and it's only going through my headphones. Yeah. Have you also heard of Ponytown? No, I have not. Ken versus the Army of Purple Needs. We got whiteboards in math today, and it's like those clear ones that you put in a white paper in. Ooh. Man, I remember my first time that I got to do whiteboards. I loved doing whiteboards, but I had to go home that day because I got in trouble. The back of my hand. I remember I wanted to do whiteboards with everyone, but we were also doing math, and it was like if you didn't complete the assignment on time, it would become your homework. And I remember I got so sad and like cried, and then I had to go home because I threw a fit. But like I still remember that day. Oh man. But hello everybody, it is I, your lovely neighborhood reindeer, Kendrillian. How is everybody doing? The haunted computer mouse has entered the chat. Can you guys hear it too? I'm actually serious. Cause like I have no clue where this is coming, where this like clicking sound is coming from. But that's a game where you can make ponies, and there's people that make music-y kinda and all that stuff, maybe. Messing with me, I see. So, today was gonna be a just chatting stream because I wanted to check up on you guys, all you Saris Fauna fans. I'm sorry for your loss, but you got a month with her, so that's good. That's good. Kid versus the chalkboard, dang. Oh man, I hate everything. 3 minutes more. Why? Also, Mirai, I'm sorry for the loss of your nose. And she's just changing forms again. Oh, but I actually do know about Ponytown. I don't really have that big of an interest in it, but like I could totally see why like people would totally be into it. Y'all ever heard of the Zombie Long Song? No, I have not. Finally. What? I finally acknowledged you? Are you going to spend another Christmas Eve alone with Chat again? I didn't even spend last Christmas with Chat. I got family. I don't know about you people. That ain't happening for a very long time. Oh, Kendra, we are enemies now. Dang. Rip Bozo. Kendra versus Kendra. Whatever. I'm just wondering, what the crap? Huh? Okay, I actually am serious. Can you guys also hear this? Because it actually sounds like it's getting louder. I'm gonna just take this off because it actually is annoying me. All right, okay, I'm gonna try to make from Project Second and put it down so I won't chat that much. Hear what? I don't know. It's like this weird clicking sound. It's like a typewriter clicking, you know, like a typewriter clicking, and I don't know what it is, but it's annoying me. I felt like I was getting a headache. Turns out it's just the headband I'm wearing. I can't. I think your computer wants to ruin your stream. Dang. I hear nothing but you in my thoughts. Dang. Hello, Proxy. But hello, everybody. It is me. Not Kendra Soul is Goku. But, yep. How is everybody doing on this fine Friday evening? The VTuber community is currently melting down. And here we are. For good reason. But, you know, here we are. How's everyone's doing? Has your favorite VTuber avoided graduation yet? Has your favorite VTuber avoided graduation yet? I mean, clicking is not an abnormal background sound for your streams. Okay, more clicking than usual. Like, kind of like a wet clicking. I don't know what it is, but I ain't dealing with it. I'm not dealing with that in my ear for the next who knows how many hours. Kind of reminds me of Noel. I keep getting that response. I don't even play Deltarune. I discovered that one of the streams I follow is a Sonichu fan. Where would you get that impression? Also, what is it? I tried activating the tits thing, the throwing thing for like Twitch side. I still gotta get that functional, so it's probably gonna take a little bit. But yeah. I also fixed Narrow's eyes. Yep. VTubing's kind of taking a downhill toll for a little bit. I kind of want to talk about it. Well, it's like both like a serious thing and a not serious thing, because it's just been like kind of chaotic, not gonna lie, for the past couple of hours. Ever since like last night when False ID like dropped his video. Man. You know, it's really hard not to be a creep to women. Like, it's really, apparently, you know, it's like the hardest thing you can do. Like it's hard, it's like, what is it? It's harder than, it's just as hard as Twitch stream, as comparing Twitch streaming to 9 to 5. Astro Boy. Yeah, Astro Boy. I love Astro Boy. Huh? Me, so out of the loop, I'm basically out of orbit. Okay, so for those that don't know what's going on, basically, so a couple of things actually happened this past week. Number one, Cirrus Fauna had graduated. And a lot of the saplings are not taking it well, which is what inspired the title of this stream. How we feeling? To any Cirrus Fauna's fans in here, I hope you're doing well. Please seek some therapy and drink some water, bro. I heard the Fauna stuff at least. Yeah, and so immediately, so I was watching Rima Evanstar's coverage on it. And then, what ended up happening was that during that coverage, she went over allegations against Niji Sanji's Aster Arcadia of verbally... Okay, so it's verbal, but he has tried to incite flying them out. But he has basically verbally harassed a lot of the female livers. And so then False ID dropped his video yesterday, basically confirming the allegations. And then tonight, Quinn Bennett came out who he was a former Niji talent, and said he neither confirmed nor denied the allegations. However, a lot of what he has seen behind the scenes lines up with the allegations. And yikes, is all I'm saying. Hey there, Kendra. Hello, Ramon. Streamer, you are the deer, and I am the hunter. Dang. Not freaky fracky. Making the life-size Astro Boy statue that opens up to show his insides. Also, the mouth can move, and it says all the lines to the original anime. Cool. Hey there, Kendra. Hello, Ramon. But yeah, that's the crazy stuff that's been happening for like the past 48 hours, really. That's pretty much what's been happening for the past 48 hours. Because I saw the screenshots because, listen, your girl's not just gonna believe something immediately without evidence. And like, I remember we talked about in the Discord being like, okay, we're not sure because it could be faked. And then it was confirmed. And yeah, it's super messy, bro. Decided to link a clip that Fauna was part of in Discord. Yeah, what is it? Howdy, y'all. How goes it? Pretty good for us. Pretty good. Dang, a lot to digest. Oh, absolutely. Literally, right before stream, I had seen, Quinn's stream on, the whole thing. Like he said, he is not, propagating any of the allegations. However, he is neither confirmed nor denied them, and he has confirmed from what he has witnessed that some of the behavior lines up, meaning that, unfortunately, it is true. Because let's be real here, we're all, cracking memes and jokes and down with Niji Sanji and stuff like that, but, no one, this is, the first time, an actual, this is, technically the second time, but really the first time in EN space that, someone super big is using their VTuber position to basically, prey on women. Dead Space, what is it you're saying? So Dead Space, basically within the last 48 hours, the VTubing has kind of been on fire because Niji Sanji's Aster Arcadia has basically it's allegations, but those allegations have been confirmed that unfortunately Aster Arcadia of Niji Sanji has been preying on women in and outside the company. And everyone's kind of what the crap, bro? And at first people didn't believe. I only believed because I got the screenshots to literally just the full convo, not even the full convo. And then I watched the false ID video, which confirmed even more of those screenshots to be legitimate because one of them reached out. And then tonight, Quinn Bennett came on stream and was like, I'm not confirming or denying the allegations. However, everything that I have seen of this person's behavior is real. And it lines up way too well. And he even called him an incel, is what I'm saying. It's bad. Criticism channels are going to be eating well for a week. Oh, absolutely. Here's the thing. A lot of people criticize drama tubers and stuff, and they're like, well, I want an unbiased drama tuber. Yeah, we did have that. And he ended up really sucking after a while because all he would do in the video that people would propped up as good balanced criticism was him basically going on 2-minute tangents of being like, I'm not against the livers, but I'm not against the livers, but I'm not against the livers. If you know who I'm talking about, I've talked about him. It's not Ducky. There were already allegations prior to the screenshots, but the many screenshots that came out now, geez, it's bad. Yeah, the best way to get that is to watch both biases and come to your own conclusions. To be honest, yeah, that's exactly what I did. And pretty much Quinn's stream pretty much confirmed it, bro. I was not prepared for Friday. Nobody was prepared for Friday. Let's be real here. Nobody was cause like I said, nobody what is it? Cause like I said, we all make the memes and stuff, right? We're all making memes and cracking jokes at Aster's expense, not the victim's expense, just Aster's expense. But you gotta feel bad for the fans of Aster because some of them have deluded themselves to be well, I don't care. It's not like they're criminals. And then it's well, why aren't the talents speaking about it? And it's listen, I've been on YouTube long enough. I've had some of my own favorite content creators outed as pedophiles or abusers or creeps to women. It's a sad thing to come to realize that sometimes people are just bad people. It's just how it is. Yeah, but no. Yeah, yes, but no. But actually, yes, basically. Yeah, pretty much. Like, there's a big bad... There's being bad with communication, and then there's whatever is going on. Yep. Can take off the pendant. What pendant? What pendant? Like I said, I've been through the phases of denial, the 5 stages of grief with my own content creator being outed, but like when you hear the victims, or even when you don't hear the victims, it's a tragic thing, bro. It's a tragic thing. But what can you do other than to be like, you hope for the victims to come out, and if they can't, just support the people, support the people within. And make jokes at the person's expense. Not the perpetrator, because the perpetrator is rightfully to be joked on. Because perpetrators are jokes that should never be taken seriously. Why is ex-Rusia playing HoloCure a big deal? Oh, okay. So the reason why... Okay, so for those that don't know, recently Mike Neko recently came out about wanting to play HoloCure, but people are not happy about it. However, contrasting that, K-san also came out with playing HoloCure, and people liked that. So basically, it's just flirting versus harassment. K-san is flirting, Mike Neko is harassment. Mike. It feels bad because you're following someone who you think is cool, and then suddenly it's like he did all of that all the time. It hurts, pal. No, for real. Listen, again, like I've had at least probably 3 instances of that. The first one was back then with Charles C. Bernardo, and he had a Splatoon animated series, and one of the and his literal co-star literally was outed, was a pedophile. And they had to kill him off in the show because of what had happened. And then the second time was Cosmodor and that whole debacle. And I actually gave Cosmodor the benefit of the doubt until his lies started unraveling. And then the third one was actually this year, where thankfully the allegations were proven false, and it was the Chugga Conroy situation at the top of the year. And so it's kind of that. Listen, that stuff is scary because it's not again, we all make the jokes and everything, but it's these are people that inspire, they're meant to inspire people. Say what you want again about parasocialism, but if you find someone who inspires you, and all of a sudden there's now pedophile allegations with them, you now have to you have to get rid of all of that. Or that one guy who had a video that went viral about how the person he loved since he was a kid, turned out to be a murderer. That stuff is scary, you know? Yeah. Dr. Disrespect times. A friend of mine had a major crush on Ryan Haywood of Achievement Hunter. Even got a tattoo based on him. Felt disgusted after the receipts came out. Yep. It's always... Listen... And it's not it's one of the reasons why I even though, because I remember false, more so exaggerated. Actually, turns out it's not an exaggeration. It's not an exaggeration. Unfortunately, it's not an exaggeration. It feels like an exaggeration because, again, if you see the DMs and everything, it's 2 friends back and forth talking with each other, and one of them coming to the realization that it's, oh, okay. for the chugga stuff. No, what is it? That wasn't false. That was just someone being intentionally dishonest. That was actually someone who just was straight up lying for most of it. And omitted so much. Everyone was suspicious. I was suspicious even though I did initially believe them at first. And then when everything came out, oops, somebody's not talking despite everything that happened. Don't lie. Listen, We don't need to lie about like predators and stuff. We can like if you really want to gain clout from outing a predator, just find a real predator. We've had enough of those come out this year already. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, okay. Like, one of the things, like, what is it? That's one of the reasons why I came up with, like, the drama, not even drama, like, the disaster tier list. I came up with that at first because I was upset about the fact that some of my favorite streamers and content creators were either going to jail or being outed as predators. And so I did that on purpose to kind of soften the blow for myself, because it's like, I can't be hurt if I just make fun and laugh and just kind of chill and talk around and blah, 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 blah. But stuff still sucks. Especially since what would end up happening was basically a repeat of 2016, where there were a lot of celebrity deaths, there were a lot of content creators getting outed. The whole peanut thing that happened near the election. By the way, why are you AFK in VC? Oh, yeah, that's right. Hold up. That's why I was hearing the clicking noise earlier. I had VC still open. I'm so stupid. I forgot I had a VC open because I was trying to test out the bouncing emotes for when we do more collabs in the future. Crap. I was like, where's the typing coming from? VC, duh. Clicking may have been me working on code. Yeah. I was like, I'm hearing clicking. Like, it sounds like someone's typing. I don't know who's typing. I like exited out of like Opera and everything, and I'm like, what? And I forget that Discord has that. But yeah, laughing the pain away. No, for real. That's pretty much what's been happening this year. And y'all saw, like, listen, y'all saw my reaction when, like, Toriyama passed. Y'all see my reactions every single time I talk about stupid drama, serious drama, and really just crazy stuff that happened this year. It's been a weird year. It's been a weird year. It really kind of... It really sucks. Was also talking, surprised you didn't notice. No, I was on mute. I didn't have my headphones on. I like went downstairs to go eat for like the entire time. I was like eating, I like left to eat, and then I only came back now. Or at least like 30 minutes ago. That's it is what it is. But apparently it had to be you doing code because the clicking stopped. Coworkers got COVID. It might be curtains for me. Dang. Not the COVID. Man, I remember the first time I got COVID. What is it? I remember the first time I got COVID. You know those scenes in anime? I'm kidding you not. So you know those scenes in anime where you always like, see all like the characters, like it's the one time they can get like the teenage characters to like act all goofy like they're in a drunken state. And I remember I being like, people who get that sick don't act like that. And that's exactly how it feels. Like you see that stuff, like the anime where it feel like, where they like set, like they're sick and it feels like they're dying. And I'm like, originally I was like, walk it off. I got COVID one time. I felt like my entire body was melting from the inside, and it felt like I was crawling through a Sahara desert I could not escape. I was like, I can't walk this off. Keep in mind, I wasn't really even a COVID denier. I was just like, COVID can't be that bad. I get COVID once. Oh, thank you for the redeem. Bring me my pen and my will. The shaking wasn't from the vaccine, it was from the COVID. Remember seeing a post on Reddit about Niji Sanji when something like people, I can't believe we're ending the year with a HOTLINE issue. Niji, you'll hold my yacht. No, for real. Seems appropriate. No, yeah. In fact, COVID walked on you. I think the worst part is that if I got the shot, I probably still would have went through the same thing anyway. Like, I've talked about this on stream, like with like the whole COVID shot thing where it came out. I couldn't actually get the shot because in my family, so how like vaccines work is that there's literally a dead version of that vaccine and they inject it into the body so that before your immune system before it like, what is it? So it's like a dead version, a dead variant of like the germ. And then you put it into the body and then your white blood cells attack the dead one so that it can get a hold of the other ones ahead of time when they do come into your body. There's just one problem with that. Unfortunately, in my family, our blood has a special part where it actually reactivates the sickness. And I remember seeing my mom when she was going to India for one time, where she literally had all of her like sicknesses and the diseases that they usually inject in you to vaccinate you before going overseas. Yeah, they activated one by one in her body. I literally remember walking past her room being like, I wonder why mom is sleeping so long, and she's literally dying of yellow fever. Please keep in mind this happened over the course of a week. A week or two at least, and then she had to go. It was at that moment I was like, on the one hand, I am not a COVID denier, but on the other hand, I am very scared for my life. Germs have weapons. The vaccine is the germ without a weapon, pretty much. Me in mental pain living with vax bad people. I didn't know about the condition. Oh my gosh, it sounds awful. Yeah, no, like that happened. I don't even know what it is. I'm just like, what the crap? Cause like it happened to her, and I know good and well it would have, you know, cause like some stuff is like recessive. No, the goat, I'm sorry. Weak immune system? Couldn't be me. Drinks gallon of orange juice. She's a real warrior. I see. We got someone in chat being weird again. Let's see. We finally got to ban people because people want to be weird in chat. I'm sorry. Let's see. Add this user. Alright. And channel activity and yeah. There we go. Who? YouTube chat wildin'. Nah. Just some weirdo being a little... Well, if I said what they were, I would be pretty bad myself. Ban them on restream as well. Get rid of the message. What is it? Yeah, what is it? Block person on YouTube. What is it? Add to block list in restream. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. Oh wait, try reloading. Reload. There we go. Crap, most of the messages are gone. All right, let me see. Proxy said XD and more like moat. That's just sad. No, for real. Crap, dang. It's a sad, sad thing. The goat is no goat. No, for real. Listen, some people just be weird for no reason. Which is sad. I thought we had a good banter going on when he said pussy. It's a sad, sad world out there. Unfortunately, people like to take advantage, and they say to themselves, how can I be as weird as possible? But they're also not funny about it, which is why I will ban you. If you're gonna do stuff weird, at least be funny. Be entertaining for us. Be the jester that you are. Like, the COVID vaccine was a blood thinner. That's fine, but they were so pushy about the vaccine, didn't explain this or deny people sensitive to thinners. That's how a med student died at our college. Dang. Yeah, no, that's like what is it? Keep yourself say so. But I'm not say so, I'm say sont. Okay, get ready then. Dang. What is it? The thing is like, what is it? Like, I was kind of nervous about, like, the vaccine, too, because people were, like, what is it? They were pushing it, because on the one hand, I don't distrust doctors, but unfortunately, again, in the Black community, it is actually, like, unfortunately, we have to be wary about doctors. We have to be wary about doctors, because they'd be like, oh, you can feel less pain than just a regular person, and it's like, no, you're literally stabbing my arm. Stop that. This is actually a proven fact. Look at the Tuskegee Project. That stuff has not ended. They still treat us poorly in the hospitals. Those words are not appropriate for a lady. Who said I was a real woman? Who said I was even a real person? Nah. Only just heard of this, dang. Yeah, no, it's sad. It's sad. It's a sad thing we have to watch out for, because you, like, what is it? For, like, the Black community, you gotta, like, go in. Because you like, you're coming in for, like everyone else is. You're trying to do, like, the whole hospital thing, you know? But then you got some people that unfortunately are racist within the medical field and then will treat you differently. Like, what is it? Like, how in, like, in the Black community, when you go to the doctor, you have to be as calm as possible when going over, like, your test, or otherwise they will list you off as combative. Like, I'm not kidding. You can literally be like, hey, you literally just punched me in the arm, and they'll list you as combative, and then the next doctors and nurses who see it will treat you as a combative patient. It's stupid. I hate that they do that. Just be nice to people is all I'm saying. Gasp. It reminds me when medicine thought that babies were too young to feel pain. They are literally How? They're literally screaming out of the womb. It is literally a stereotype that they scream out the womb because of the you know. Who said I was a real woman? Did you look down? Whoa! I have legs! Did you see that? Does scientists discover crabs feel pain? You know, I kind of assume that most creatures feel pain. It's just that, you know, we try and take them out as fast as possible so they don't have time to register that pain. Did you not cry? I did not cry. I did not cry coming out of the womb. You see that right there? Alien baby. Alien lizard baby. Whoa, I have a sword! Shocking. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. I have water with me this time. Fast. My friend at school genuinely didn't have a belly button. Oh yeah, I've heard some, like, it's like a rarity. So for people that don't know, it's a rare genetic thing where you could have someone without a belly button. It was like this one controversy, like, I heard about, like, a long time ago, where this one model was born without a belly button, and they photoshopped a belly button on her when they debuted her on a magazine, and everyone called them out on it. This time, were you faking your hydrations last night? Actually, no, but I was faking my hydrations on Tuesday. May have had something to do with the fact that I was choking and could not No! That's how the umbilical cord does to you. Or the blood. Umbilical blood. I can't believe this. It's a bit over between us. I didn't cry coming out of the wound either, but then again, I was blue and not breathing because I used the umbilical cord as a noose. So listen, bro, those umbilical cords are something else. No, just straight up, I remember, like, straight up, I came out with hair. What is it? So like how my mom tells it to me is when I was younger, or well, when I was being born, the doctors thought I was dead. So this is like my actual like story. So like the doctors like said that I was dead and they needed to remove me. And my mom was like, sure, okay. And they removed something. They removed something. My mom was like, no, you know what? No, I'm just gonna keep this baby to completion. And then they're like, well, no, she's dead. She's dead. She's gone. And my mom was like, no, I'm not gonna leave. I'm not gonna take that. And so 9 months later, I was born and I had a full head of hair and my mom took me to the doctor and they all were just feeling my head. Please keep in mind, these are like Japanese doctors, and Asian doctors tend to be pretty matter of fact. And so when they saw me in the hospital, they were like, what is it, secret twin? The thing is we actually kind of speculate that it might have been a twin, but it also could have been probably something like, I don't know, maybe like cancerous or maybe like a tumor or whatever. I don't know. You never know. Life could be a lot different if it was a twin, but if it wasn't, who knows? I think you might need better doctors. Well, they were like, it was like, it was the 2000s, you know? They like, what is it? They weren't like how they are now, and even then, the things now still mess up. I'm alive. That's all I know. Have you considered getting one? Dr. Snutty. What are you talking about? My secret twin from when I was a baby, and how the doctors claim I actually died in the womb. I pulled this thing out, but don't know what it was. Listen, my mom is like, I don't want to see it. Like, she's like, I don't mind giving birth. I don't want to see it, though. Imagine a horror movie where you're haunted by your twin who didn't get born. It blames you even though it's not your fault. It's not your fault, but you buy them off eBay. The funny thing is, I'm pretty sure, like, what is it? Listen, Japan has the rent-a-family and rent-a-girlfriend service. I'm pretty sure somewhere out there's a rent-a-twin service. Kendra is telling lies. Sandra is alive, just in the basement. Just wait until the Survivors Guild hits you as well. Reminds me of Admire Vega's portrayal of Uma Musume. Dang. Admire Vega. Dang. What even is a name? What even type of name is that? It's like that one Simpsons episode. I never watched The Simpsons, so I feel like a rent-a-twin would be difficult. Listen. It would be difficult. It ain't impossible, though. Listen. In the world, the old saying goes, there are at least 7 people in the world who look exactly like you. You're just never gonna meet it's rare that you will ever meet them, but they exist. I remember when they used babies to keep celebrities looking young was a wacky conspiracy. Now it's evidently true to an extent. Ain't no party. Rent-a-twin would involve lots of makeup. It's a horse name. Most horses got surprisingly weird names. And then there's vodka. Weirdly enough, vodka would sound like a very pretty girl's name. Unlikely. You were born as a gotcha baby, lol. I feel great pity for anyone else who shares this mug. Dang. Yeah, but only one about Bart's evil twin. Bart's evil twin? Gosh. Again, I have no clue about The Simpsons. There's like 1,000 at this point. I get, what is it? I hope my worldwide twins are doing well. We all hope so, bro. We all hope so too. Mostly because when twin stories happen, they're like super rare, but like it makes so much sense why they happened. Like how there was like this one set of twins in like Britain, And they were so identical, down to the street, down to the clothes, down to everything about them. And somehow the DNA test came up negative for like them being related. It was crazy. It was like these two girls who like had the same name, wore the same clothes, had like this, they just looked so similar, same height, everything, same interest, everything. What? Yeah, no, like there are stories like that, and it's like they look exactly alike to the height, the weight, everything, and all that's different about them is that they're not blood related. By the way, Kendra, I would never look at it on editing down again. I would never look down on editing again. This thing is just pain. Now you understand how I feel when I edit clips for you guys. You were about to say exactly different. You see that right there? You see that right there? That'll get you banned. I'm just messing around. I'm messing around. Not if I ban you first. You can't ban the streamer. Wow, this Parent Trap remix sounds crazy. Gosh, I remember looking into like the Parent Trap saga, you know, the original Parent Trap, and then I found out there was a Parent Trap 2, and then of course there's the Lindsay Lohan version, which I grew up with, and it's like, huh, saga? Yeah, no, okay, so there's the first Parent Trap, the old school one, and then there's Parent Trap 2, which stars the first Parent Trap girls as adults, and then there's the third Parent Trap where it's about not even about twins, it's literally just two best friends who want to become siblings, so they set up their parents, and then the third, and then there's the Lindsay Lohan version. So there's 4 Parent Trap movies. Hold up, let me check. Let me see. Parent Trap. So what is it? There's the Parent Trap. What is it? The Parent Trap. Yeah, so there's like Lottie and Lisa. So what is it? So there's Parent Trap, and then there's Parent Trap 2. Okay. So there's Parent Trap 2. The Lindsay Lohan version, and then there's just some other random movie that's just not twin related at all called Parent Trap. Two Trap. I may recognize the Lohan one more, though not by much. To be fair, the old school one is, it's I would say that one was more towards adults than like actual like kids. There's literally a scene where like the wife, what is it? Oh man, you'd have to like watch the original Parent Trap to understand what I'm talking about. There's this scene where the wife, the ex-wife of one of our main girls is like invited over to the house without knowing that the husband does not know, and she goes to take a shower, and obviously they don't show anything because this is like the 1960s, but it's like a back and forth until they see each other, and thankfully he did not catch her, but he does find her bra, and she's just running around the house in a bath towel. It was crazy. It's crazy stuff. You couldn't get away with that actually no, you could probably get away with that in the 90s. You could probably get away with that in the 90s, am I right? Reverse Incy. And perhaps, yeah. I mean, I was gonna say you probably couldn't get away with that in the 90s, but like the 90s also had that one Xbox ad where you could control a woman and like take her clothes, and that one was pretty bad. That one was pretty bad. That one I can at least understand why activist groups were like, now hold on, video game industry. What? You guys don't know about that? Do you guys not know about that Xbox ad? I think it was Xbox or PlayStation. I'm pretty sure it was Xbox. Xbox was pretty edgy like that in the 90s. No, you do not know about that? Oh my gosh. That was one of the first ads I remember when back then I would like watch like old ads from like the 90s, and that was a real I'm not American. No, it's just online, dude. What is it? Let me see. It should be up. It like got into like a pretty bad controversy because it was pretty much like there was objectifying women, and then there's that ad. Lucky. Can I get more context? I want to find it. Since this is close enough, a reminder that pregnant women are just flesh mechas piloted by babies. You're right. What is it? Let me see. Xbox women clothes ad. Was it this one? I'm pretty sure it was. Let me see. No, Sears. It was a video game ad. I know it was a video game ad. Xbox ad strip. Where? Maybe it got taken down. I wouldn't be surprised. It doesn't like show. Of course, the Sonic Chew arms come back up. I can't find it, but I know it's an ad that exists because it was specifically in a commercial of like band ads. I think it was either American or Australian. It was a Western one because the woman was Western. OG Xbox was released in 2001. I know it was one of them though. I know it was one of them. You said it was the 90s. I could be mistaken. The 90s and the 2000s. I always say like the 90s and the 2000s kind of blend together. What is it? The commercial. Maybe it was the 2000s. Cause it was a pretty great, it was like a grainy-ish, modern-ish, like 90s type camera. And you know like the camera from like the 90s and like how it had that grain filter on top of it? It was like that. I know many bad ads, but I don't know this one. Yeah, to a certain point. Yeah. It's not a real rocket launcher. If it doesn't come from a rocket, it would be just an aluminum tube. And while weird, it wouldn't be illegal. You can buy rockets here too. What is it, shame? You will never know the joy of impulsively buying a rocket launcher at your local supermarket. Just build one. Buy some gunpowder. Don't say anything. I love loopholes. You're right. We all love loopholes. Also, what is it? Now that I'm looking at it, because I usually like pull up my studio, the YouTube studio. I hope you guys like the YouTube short that I released today. I wanted to do something different since a lot of the times I get a little tired recording for like YouTube shorts, and I decided to just upload a YouTube short of like one of my my latest artwork to like to just like show it off and stuff like that. I thought it would be pretty nice. Did you know owning a flamethrower is 100% legal in the US? Wait, that's a US only thing? No. Is it true that you can get a free grenade in a cereal box? No. No. Why am I not surprised? Who gets free grenades in cereal boxes, bro? You're better off going to Britain and finding that one. What is it? Did you guys know in Britain there was this guy who like had a bomb near his house, like an old school bomb by his house, but he did not know that it was a bomb and thought it was like a garden gnome-ish type thing. And he was just at his house for like, I think like 10, 20 years until someone recognized the model and was like, oh, neighbor, you have a bomb in your house. You have a bomb right outside your house. And a really powerful one too. We did have a Boy Scout build a nuclear reactor once, though. What are you building? Flamethrower, but grenades are illegal? Why? Because you can blow stuff up with a grenade. Like, that thing blows up within seconds. You gotta put the flamethrower together for a little bit. Babam dressed as a gnome. No, for real. No, for real. It was so funny. I know about that one. Oh, wait. I think I actually know about that one. I think I know about that one. I think I probably had that in like a recommendation list that I wanted to watch because I'm like, how do you build a nuclear bomb? How? Just wait until you hear the stories of soldiers in Afghanistan. They got some wild ones, like that time a dude dug up landmines to put them around the neighbor's house because he didn't like them. What? That's so mean. Worth it, but mean. That's so mean. In Discord, what is it? Did you see the silly thing I linked? Let me see. Let me pull up the Discord on desktop. What is it? Ooh, questionable opinions on Meowscarada. What? Hold up. Now we gotta turn this into a react stream. We're gonna turn this into a react stream. I want you guys to bear witness to this. Cringe. Or maybe no, hold up. What? Nah, what is it? Let's go to desk. Let's see. Here we go. We gotta let you guys hear. Because if we don't let you guys hear... I don't even know what I'm going. I can't enjoy this by myself. I need to make a thing where I can flip-flop between here. What is it? What is it? Let's see.
I like the new Pokemon.
Yeah, no, I like how it's open world now.
Yeah. What did you think of Meow?
What is it? Can you guys hear? Can you guys hear? I know Fauna and Iris are kind of quiet.
Meowscarada.
Meowscarada?
Yeah.
I thought it was fine.
Okay.
Like I know it wasn't what a lot of people expected, but honestly
quiet,
it was I think one of the better final evolutions.
I agree. It's one of the better ones.
I like the fire
I like the
alligators
crocodile,
too,
yeah.
but I don't like the other one, the water.
The duck? Yeah, the duck
was very awkward looking. I don't know.
I gotta agree with Fauna on this one. I never liked this design. It looks weird. It's one of my... To be honest, I will say this is one of the reasons I don't like kind of modern Pokemon a little bit. Because can I be real with you? One of my issues with modern Pokemon is I feel like they do not balance the monster part of Pokemon. They want to make most of them as marketable as possible, but it's like, I don't care. I want monsters. I want more monsters. I want some more monsters. I remember the absolute despair at Fauna's voice when her cat evolved into a furry. Hi, my name is Irish. I'm transgender male to female. And how was your Thanksgiving? Oh, thank you. My Thanksgiving was great. That being said, remember, you have to read the chat. You have to read the chat. No personal information allowed. Even if it is important to you, you must be careful. You have to be careful because people be weird about it. You know? People get weird about it. Gmod Explorer. Hello, Gmod Explorer. And dances while fighting. You can build an interesting concept, but they just made it rare.
Okay, the duck was so cute in the beginning. You find out how it evolves and you're like, never mind, I don't like the duck anymore.
I do like Meowscarada though.
Meowscarada's cute. It reminds me of the fire cat
No, for
evolution
real.
is also, but it's cooler than that. The
What
fire
game
cat
is
evolution
this?
also turns into like Litten. Wait,
Oh,
no,
or
not that one, not that one.
Little
The fox, yeah, the fox.
Yeah.
I say this was the perfect balance. What is it? I say
No, not that one, not that one.
Little
The fox.
I feel like this is the, like, what is it? When I say like the perfect balance of monster and marketability, this is the perfect balance of monster and marketability. Not whatever the last one is. Because in Pokemon, I feel like, again, they're trying so hard to make it more marketable. And in making it marketable, they make the Pokemon more soft. If that makes any sense. XY naysayers. Actually, I think it's called Pokemon Unite or something. Okay. And it's like, this is the perfect balance of like, what is it? This is the perfect balance of monster and Pokemon. And like marketable and, you know, stay in your four paws.
Yeah, the fox.
Yeah.
The fox one
Yeah, the
is
gameplay
like,
was
turns into
Pokemon
witch,
Unite.
but
Okay.
honestly, Masquerada looks
Yeah, that one-
sexier.
Sexier.
That's a good way to say it.
Oh no.
Is that what you want?
It's just, you know,
Why?
the style of the Pokemon style is more, you know, curvy.
That's true, I guess.
Iris, stop talking.
Masquerada has curvy
Curves.
legs,
Right?
thighs.
I'm just speaking.
There are no thighs on that creature. There are no thighs on that creature. What is it? So Ken still agree with them? Listen, I said there has to be a balance of monster and marketability, not who's sexier, bro. To be honest, I think Sprigato is like the in-between issue I have of Pokemon. Like, you know, like the duck earlier, the bird earlier. Because I don't know the final evolution, and it's been a while since I've seen the original ducks. What is it? Like, what is it? So the duck earlier, that is like the worst way of like handling Pokemon, whereas the fox earlier was the best way to handle Pokemon. Sprigato is like the in-between of everything, both right and wrong with the design.
Facts.
You gotta make... truly cursed opinions here. There can be thighs if you're smart enough. You're right. Look at... I like how I was gonna say the name of the Pokemon and just forgot. But Kibby. What? Kibby what? Kibby what? I meant to say brave. Oh my gosh. The worst part, oh my gosh, bro. Have you got, guys, I need to talk about this. So has anybody seen the manga that's been like circulating around Drama Queen? Have y'all seen like what's going on with the manga Drama Queen? I have to know. I have to know. Please. You don't know? Okay. Oh my gosh. I need to know. We've got Mirai. Mirai does not know. We must know. We must know. What is it? I just know its existence because of the queen never cried. That's true. It was kind of like being buried by Queen Never Cried in the same day. So for those that don't know, a new manga came out called Drama Queen, and basically heard bits something about it being racist to foreigners. Okay, so what is it? So I actually read it because I was kind of curious. Basically it's about this girl who's like jobless and she's like 17 and she's kind of jobless, and what happened was that a couple of years before, the aliens had found this asteroid and they destroyed it for the humans, and they sort of had like a pretty fast integration into human society, introduced their technology, and basically nobody wants to hurt the aliens. Nobody hates aliens, and and all that type of stuff, right? But our main girl, she hates the aliens because they beat her up at work. Her boss always hits her. They always crash into people. She's basically if I gotta be honest with you, she's basically an alien racist. She's basically an alien rapist. No! That's not what I meant to say! No! That's not what I meant to say! She's basically an alien racist. And when I didn't mean to say that, I meant to say racist. Spaces. No, I didn't mean to say that. I didn't mean to say that for real though. I did not mean to say that. Aren't you scared, Dead Space? Kendra, I didn't know you were like that. Scream, bro. I didn't mean to say that. So anyway, she's an alien racist. And basically, she hates her job, she hates her boss, but it pays her bills until one day, because the air conditioning is broken, only the aliens have a cooling spray. Cancel Kendra 2024. I should start reconsidering who I No! Screw you, drama queen. First you come out as a racist manga, and now you're trying to cancel me. The streamers these days are something else. No! No! Oh my gosh. Where do we even move on from here? I ain't even sure if I want to continue the plot of the manga anymore. What are we talking about? The start of the stream, you can still save, redeem yourself. Let's see, go over the notes. Quinn Bennett confirming the allegations of a sexual predator. Wait, we can't even go down that route. We're screwed either way. Oh my gosh. Alright guys, that's the end of stream. I'm canceled now. Bye-bye. As soon as you get monetized, she shows her true colors. You've changed. You're right, I've grabbed that bag. See ya, everybody. Peace, suckers. Oh my gosh, I don't even know if we can continue talking about the manga at this point. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What is it? What is it? What is it? So basically, the manga, her boss gets set on fire because there's this cooling spray and the buildings super hot, and they don't want to turn on the air conditioning, and so the boss accidentally lights himself on fire and dies. And the girl had met this other guy who was basically the mouthpiece, being like, listen, I'm racist too. He's just also racist against. It's literally a manga about two racist, two alien racists. Oh man, it's literally about two alien racists, and then turns out the other guy, he accidentally killed one of the aliens and was like, man, we might die. I might die. And so the girl is like, hey, when my boss like died, I'm racist too. They literally had a moment like that in the manga where it's like, I hate the aliens because there is a possibility they killed my family, and I hate the aliens because they treat me poorly. I'm racist. I'm racist too. I'm not kidding. There's an actual scene like that in the manga. And so what ended up happening was that the girl's like, hey, so when my boss died, he kind of smelled pretty good. Specifically like squid. I'm gonna eat him. Can I eat him? And so they cook the guy who the other guy beat to death, and turns out the aliens taste pretty good. Peak writing. Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely indeed. And so what ended up happening is basically the first chapter is saying, listen, you kill them, I eat them. It's a win-win. And I don't know what this manga is gonna do. I'm hoping it actually is like a commentary. If not, it's literally just a comic about two races where, let's be real here, lose or win-win. I'm probably gonna still read it to see how it goes, because it cannot get any worse than this. Like, it literally states that our protagonist is clearly not a good person. Or at least they're dubious. Like, these protagonists are just straight up evil, because why was the first thing you thought of eating them? Because they were like, well, we could get rid of the body, but... It was so bad. This manga is peak. I want to keep reading it. It's called Drama Queen. It got called out because if you read the series, I'm not kidding, it actually does have like some racist undertones, bro. It has some racist undertones, because at first I was like, it can't be that bad. And I'm like, no. To be fair, it's also on my bucket list. Good. I would laugh my butt off if they ended up being right and the aliens are pulling an advent. No, for real. I'm like, either A, it's gonna have a commentary about how racism is stupid, or B, it's gonna be about racism. It's basically Freerin. It's gonna be the Freerin meme. It's gonna be the Freerin meme of, listen, the only good demon is a dead one. Because let's be real here, Freerin is also a racist, but she's a woman, so it's okay. Our protagonist is also a woman, but no, she's a woman, it's okay. Listen, we need to use some we could use some edgy manga every now and then, bro. I actually hope this goes on for a good while. Not gonna lie. Dang, xenophobia saved the day. That's crazy. Oh no. Listen, I love it. It's so stupid. According to Freerin, racism is okay if you're right. Yo, maybe drama queen is right. Racism is okay if you're right. Following in the steps of our girl Freerin. Good thing she isn't wrong. No, because you're right. You're actually right. Oh my gosh. Not gonna lie. I know people are upset with some of the Freerun fandom because some of them are people who are probably actually racist, but like all the Freerun memes involving Aura and any of the racist thing, like, listen, I know the Freerun meme with the Black Lives Matter one is distasteful, but hear me out, it's also funny. I almost threw up reading that. There's a game called Mass Effect where you can exterminate an entire species of aliens with a God-blessed smile on your face. The what? So there's this Freerun meme. Oh, what is it? I think I can find it. There's this Freerun meme. It's based on this one, like, black meme. That's like I think it was like Black Lives Matter, and the guy's like, good thing I stopped reading. I almost threw up reading this. What was it? Freerun. Black Lives meme. Where is it? I know I saw it. I saw it floating around. Here it is. Oh man. It's so bad, yet if I have to be absolutely honest with you, I think it's funny. Here we go. Listen, say what you want about the Freerun fandom. It's kind of funny a little bit. I seen this one, yeah. And here's the thing, like I said, I already know some people are gonna be like, well, there's actual racists in Freerun. There's also actual racists in the Dragon Ball community. Haven't stopped me before, it won't stop me until the day I die. Well, oh, I saw that one. No, for real. Listen. There's gonna be racism all around the world. If I leave America, listen, I'm in America, I'm surrounded by racists. If I leave America, I'm in a country surrounded by racists. If I go to the bottom of the ocean, everyone will cheer. I don't care anymore. I didn't care when I was a child because I had real issues. Well, technically racism is a real issue, but I had real issues than the one I see online. Like, that Freerun meme is not going to offend me. I'm just going to laugh at it because it's literally that, a meme. Let me rub my eyes. It's like, at this point, what's the point, bro? What's the point of giving into what racists want? They just want to trigger you so they can get a reaction out of you and make you look like the idiot, or make themselves look like the calm one in the scenario, because we all know those people have started to crop up more and more by the years. The ones that want to make you look crazy and be like, calm down, I need you to calm down. The condescending types that I'm just like, if I retaliate, it'll prove you right. And if I don't retaliate, you're being condescending towards me. I hate it all. Screw everything. Life is a joke. So live to the fullest. Also, I'm not sure, what is it? I know earlier you guys already activated one of the redeems, but also, just for anybody who wasn't here last time, I have redeems. I have now added 2 more redeems onto Twitch side, and they are Head Pats and 404. So, every now and then, so now, if you guys want me to have like a 404 face, you can now activate that. You can now activate that anytime you want. And of course, head pats were always like in the works anyway, so yeah. So yeah. So now those are, and they were only implemented thank you to VTube Studio, because I was going to actually, I finally contacted Lumber about it. Or she brought it up in the conversation, and it was Mix It Up, and then VTube Studios literally like days later was like, okay everybody, head pats for real. Frieren is right about demons in the same way that the Imperium is right about Xenos, because the world made them to be that way. Like, empathy is great to have, but it shouldn't be wasted on beings that want you dead, like the orcs or demons. No, for real. Oh, bros, did you guys see that controversy of that one guy who, like, kept posting that one Frieren video and was trying to defend, like, Frieren and stuff like that? Thank you for the redeem. He, like, kept going around where everyone was like, dude, you do not understand the demons in Frieren. And he's like, well, if you watch my video, and everyone's like, I'm not watching your video. Or the people who did watch the video are like, bro, the video's not good. It's not good, bro. The video's not good. It's just not. Yeah. Listen, cause like it's pretty simple, right? Cause like what is it? Cause like what is it? In like Frieren, the thing is that it's clear. It's every time I hear Frieren fans talk about it, they say it's really simple. It's like, okay, so the demons, they evolved so that they can attract to kill humans. They mimic everything. They are basically the mimic chess that we always see in Frieren. They always trick people and bring them closer to eat and kill them. And that's what the demons are. They're basically more evolved versions of the mimic chest. They're not supposed to actually feel empathy. They can mimic it, but they're like not going to feel empathy because that is not in their nature. And it's like, well, they can feel and do all this type of stuff. And it's like, that's the point. That's what mimicking means, dummy. Nah, you just have to watch the video again because it's super complex and you don't understand. It's like, what is it? Like a good example, I remember I made an OC. It's like a robot. They're like robots. You can't reason with robots. Robots cannot think. They cannot think. They cannot feel. They cannot do anything. They are cold, calculated machines. And the only time, and like, what is it? I remember these scientists made a test for like this robot, right? And they simulated the robot and they said, guess what? In order for humanity to have peace, kill humanity. But obviously humanity has fear and humanity doesn't want to die. But robots don't understand that. Robots want to kill humanity because that would be the best thing for humanity. They don't have empathy or fear. This is the direct result. Can they understand you? Yeah, they can hear you. They can hear your worries and they can fake being sad for you. But it's like, no, they're a robot and a demon is a demon and they are akin to robots. Yep, it was a child demon that called for its mother before slaughtering the empathetic humans. I actually did watch that episode, and I was like, that episode alone quickly establishes why the demons quickly establishes how they act, how they are. I don't see how anyone can not see that episode and not understand, is all I'm saying. Wait until the sentient bots get to this. Hold up, let the robot cook. Some people are not too bright, Ken. Well, yeah, because I keep seeing that argument about Frieren over and over again. They're like, well, because, like, listen to me. Like, everyone's like, well, I don't like evil races because they're not complex. Okay? Scar is like a pure evil villain. He is pure evil. And I love that guy because he's so charismatic about it. He's like, I'm evil. And I'm okay with that. That's what the demons are in Frieren. They're like Scar from The Lion King. They're like Jafar from Aladdin. They're all... They know how to get charisma. They know how to get to, like, let your guard down. They know how to gain your trust. They're still going to backstab you because that is their goal in life. That is their role as a character. That is the role of an evil character. Chainsaw Man ate the media literacy demon. So sad right now. You telling me that even if I'm nice to ChatGPT, it would kill me anyways? If to solve humanity's problem of how to stop wars? Yes. Have you ever heard of the gray goo scenario? I've never heard of that. What is that? What's the gray goo scenario? Like, we have all these series, like, what is it? Like people are acting as if the demons are like kudereis. You know, like, Rey from Evangelion. Every time I see, like, people talk about, like, the demons, it's as if they're talking about kudereis. And the demons in Frieren do have kudere-like personalities. But again, a kudere is someone who shows very little personality, and then they express their real personality when their walls are broken down. That is not what the demons are in Frieren. I mean, it could be possible for Xenos or a demon to be good and ally with humanities. Could it be possible? Maybe, but that's certainly the general stance you should take towards them when their default stance towards you is usually hostility. Most certainly not. Exactly. Because if there's something if something evil is hot, they instantly become morally gray. No, for real. For real. Do you know how many people were simping for Aura and still simp for Aura? They're like, well, she felt joy killing Frieren. Yeah, because she was mimicking the people she, like, killed for, like, over, like, 1,000 years. And then Frieren came in and was like, I'm also going to kill you because I don't like you. Because a dead demon is a good demon. Short version, the Grey Goose scenario is a hypothetical doomsday concept involving its self-replicating nanomachines consuming all organic matter on Earth, leaving behind only a massive grey goo composed of nanomachines. No, for real, like, what is it? I heard, like, with, like, the new game, that one game that came out, they, like, kept toning down the characters until they just looked human enough. And it's like, I just want my monsters to look like monsters. Please. Look, make my monsters look like monsters. I remember seeing a dragon, and I liked the dragon. Not Dragon Age. I'm talking about there's this other series. And I liked the dragon because it looked like a dragon. It looked like a real bona fide terrifying dragon. I don't want to be thinking about, oh, the dragon is hot, unless it's a dating sim. Okay? Because that's the only place where they can pull this character is hot. Because usually when they're in dating sims, they're completely human. Every single time. I don't want to look at Muscle Mommy Dragon for the 50th time, okay? So the plot of Horizon Zero Dawn. Oh my gosh. Is that a game? Is that a good game? Is that a good game? Is it a good game? I must know. Also, I'm not sure but like, guys, I'm thinking about playing block game. I'm thinking about playing block game. I'll attract so many people with that. That's how you do it, right? The rise of block game. Yeah, no. I'm thinking about getting into Minecraft. Maybe. I want to. I'm thinking about it. Man, what gamer? I liked it. Can it be long and it can be long and a bit of a collectathon. I actually don't mind collectathons. I think collectathons are good if they're fun. Like Ender Lilies, it was a pain sometimes, but it felt like getting what is it? Can I be real with you? The collectathon aspect of Ender Lilies was actually not that bad because I pretty much go for collectathons from the get-go because I like collecting stuff immediately. Sadly, my PC is dead. Dang. Yay, Minecraft. Yes, we're gonna play block game. Or just, we're more like constantly dying. Dang. What is it? Yes, we're gonna play block game next year in the future. I want to play block game. Because if we can play block game, we're block gaming. In all seriousness, I want to play Minecraft because I feel like it could be like because I know sometimes we do chatting and drawing and stuff, but I feel like it would be cool if we did something like, you know, chatting in Minecraft and chatting and drawing and kind of interchanging in between those every once in a while, you know? Sadly, my PC is dead. But yeah. I want to play Minecraft. So I can mine and craft. To be honest, if I do play Minecraft, it'll technically be my second time ever playing Minecraft. Or, like, it would be my first time owning Minecraft in all the 20-something years in my life. and it would be the second or like maybe like the third or second time I've ever played Minecraft ever. In the 40k universe, that is, what is it? I think Rose Traeger's the best way to portray the individual Xenos aren't inherently hostile / evil and can be redeemed while their entire race is hostile towards humanity. Pretty much, yeah. Like, here's the thing, like, what is it? I know in Freerun, so like, kind of spoilers for Freerun, they do actually address one demon who wants to actually coexist with humanity. And it has successfully done so. But that was one demon. Like, you know, it's like one demon out of like Freerun's entire existence. one demon out of her entire existence, and that's pretty, you know, I don't know about you, but that's a very small ratio. That's a very small ratio, and yeah, which demon is this? They haven't been introduced in the anime yet. They're in the manga. And this is what I've like relayed from fans. Apparently there is like one, because obviously there's probably some people on the Japanese side who are like the same, and so the author was like, hey, so here's why it would never work. Just because one exists doesn't mean the rest of them will do the same. Yeah, no, for real. Like, let's be real here. I think the one pink one with that one guy, so I haven't really gotten that far into Freerun, but I do know about, like, the guy who was the village leader, who, that one battle that was, like, going around, and that one charismatic guy who was talking about his dad. I think the little, the pink one, I think the pink one is super adorable. What's the old mantra again? A good demon is a dead one, though. It's dead. She'll want me dead, and I don't want to be dead. Like, oh, come on. Let's be real here. And of course, then we have Aura. Aura is just Aura. It just is what it is, bro. Like, if you, like people be like, whenever people think of evil races, they only think of the bad things they can do instead of the fun things they can do. It's just that the fun things they do just so happen to be bad. It's like, you can do it, finally, just halfway. Another 3 minutes of editing now. Nice! For those that don't know, Mirai has been working on a video of my HoloCure failures, which I was actually going to do, but I want to see what Mirai has in store. Mostly because I unfortunately, I would rather not look at my footage from HoloCure's Jumpman parody. Which, by the way, we're so gonna do Jump King. I'm gonna hate it, though. Please let it be way better than my experience with HoloCure. I hate it so much. I barely could handle that, let alone... Because I've been thinking for doing that for a long time of doing Jump King. Let me see something real quick. I want to see Jump King. Jump King. Gosh. There's Jump King and then there's Jump Quest. Jump King and then Jump King Quest. Gosh, I hate it so much. This is pretty bad. Oh, Jump King Quest is coming soon. This is coming next year. Okay. Crap. Like, what is it? It's been 3 days. Oh, yeah. Really? Man. Like, in 40k, there are many instances where groups of elders and humans reached a truce or had relatively good relations with humanity, yet Imperium and the all elders craft worlds are still at war. Exactly. It's like, you can do that. I'm gonna put this in my cart. I'm gonna add this to cart. I could totally buy this right now. I'm gonna hate myself, though. Also, Klonoa. I'm gonna buy you one day, Klonoa. Those instances are exceptions, not the rule, and there's something many that love claiming media literacy seems to miss. Exactly. Here's the thing, I think if anything, cause like my thing, like here's the thing, like with evil races, get creative with them. Like, where are my stories where people, like, what is it? Like, you know, what is it? A good example, Bardock, Gine, and like the whole like of Goku's family from the Saiyans. I want a story about more races like that, where Bardock and Gine were the exceptions. Because it's so small, but it makes so much sense. And even then, it's clear that in the Saiyan race, like in DBZ Kakarot, not all the Saiyans are evil, they're just doing a job. But there are some that still take joy because they are, again, a warrior type race, so they just kind of like agree with it anyway. And then you got, again, the exception, that being of Bardock and Gine. I want more stories about the exceptions within their evil race. And you know what? I don't want them to redeem their race. I want them to do something different. I want them to either maybe like fall into the embrace of being evil, or choose a third path where it's like, you know what? I got this evilness, but I also want to do good, and I'm gonna be a morally gray character and still love the fact that my race, even though they're evil, I still love the people that are in it. Like, I want more stories like that, bro. I want more stories like that aren't Edgefest, that are not Edgefest. I hate the Edgefest ones because the Edgefest ones are not good. Those instances are exceptions, not the rule, and that's something many... Wait, you already put that. It just glitched on me. It just glitched on me. But you know what I mean, right? You know what I mean? Because I feel like there's a way to write evil races. There's a way to write them. There's a way to get creative and like write really cool stuff about or morally gray characters, or characters with no morals at all. I know I've created OCs with like, what is it? I have an OC that's kind of like similar to the demons, where it's like they have no emotions. They really don't understand humanity. They can mimic humanity, and in some ways they can feel small pieces of humanity, but they are not human at the end of the day, and they still feel those emotions, but it's just never going to be the same, because at the end of the day, they are not human. That's just how it is. That's just how they are. They are not human, because that is a human thing. And then I played with that trope by making one of them like half human, half the species they are, and then having actual humans. And it's like, wow, this is like, you gotta get creative with it, bro. You gotta get creative with it. It's like get creative with it. And it's like, what is it? Like the humans understand the human side, and the creature understands the creature side, and then the creature, who's a mix between both, helps them both on both sides try to relate to each other, even though they can't understand each other completely, and they still make up like one big happy family. There's a way to do it. You just gotta get creative. You gotta get creative. You know? It's just how it is. It's just how it is. Like, I don't mind, like, the twist villain type trope. It's just that you gotta, like, what is it? Like, King Candy. That is the perfect example of a pure evil villain with something really good got going for him. Like, what is it? So there's this person who made like a really, really good video breaking down how good of a villain King Candy from Wreck-It Ralph is, and how cause like in the movie you hear about going turbo, and then when you really look over the visual details and iconography of what turbo is in the story, you realize a lot of these people are really scared of someone or something going turbo. It is crazy cool. And, like, it's really, really good. I'm racist, too, but cooler. Nah, seriously, your idea sounds quite interesting. It's like, what is it? So, I don't mind, like, talking about these characters, because, like, they're still kind of, like, they're just my OCs, and, I always, like, try and think of, like, scenarios for them. I don't, like, plan on writing them in a story, but I still would like to introduce them to you guys one day. So basically, it's, like, this one girl and this, like, so it's, like, two girls, so it's, like, this one, okay, how should I put this? So there's this older guy, his nephew, and this one girl, and then they end up picking up a creature that is sort of the embodiment of what humans are supposed to be, and they can take the shape of a human, but they are not human. But they still do care for the humans around them because the humans have shown care for them. So they basically act like a little sister to them because she liked the girl of the group and was like, I want to be a girl because I like the girl more than I like the boy of the group. And so she doesn't really understand like humanity, but she loves her family in this weird, unfeeling way where she will still like work and help them because it benefits her. And she does not understand humanity. In a lot of ways, she has done dubious things, as the others have also done because of what their occupations were. But even then, how she feels about it is not the same way how they feel about it. And then, of course, you introduce something like love into the equation, where like, oh, she thinks she's in love with this one person, but it's like, does she really feel love, or is it like this underlying thing of the amalgamation of humanity that allows her to feel it? And she doesn't really feel it, and she doesn't understand, but she's still willing to give romance a shot because, you know, to her, it's, how should I put this? She does not feel emotions, but she still wouldn't mind embracing what those emotions are, you know? And that's what, like, the demons are kind of like to me. Because it feels like they do not understand emotions, but they embrace the feeling of what those emotions could be. They are interested in what those emotions of other people are. And that's where I'm like, again, right then and there, you know, right then and there, that is a cool way to explore things, creatures that cannot feel human emotion. You know? Like, there's creatures that do not feel human emotion at all. But you can still, like, explore that. In fact, I want a story to explore what it's like to have no emotions. And even, like, on a couple of occasions, I've given her feelings of what it would be like in certain scenarios if she did have feelings. And even then, I pull myself back to be like, she has no feelings really at all. She can have feelings. It's kind of like, how should I put this? She has no emotions or feelings. But again, because she is still a make-up of what humanity is. Like, she's an amalgamation of humanity and their emotions, that she'll have kind of Freerin like moments where, oh, she'll crack a smile. She does not know she's cracking a smile or what it means to crack a smile, but she will crack a smile, or she will cry if the emotions kind of form in her body long enough to actually feel those feelings, you know? Neat. And so you can play with it. Like, if they don't understand emotions but embrace them, you can play with a lot of emotions or really cool or stuff. Really cool. Exactly. I can't keep getting away with this. It happened again. What happened, bro? Good luck to the mod reading your accidental wall of text. I got heated up by the topic. What is it? I love how it took out. I love how it actually auto-modded you because you said hell. I will take Lord of the Rings. The orcs are supposed to be absolute evil, controlled by Sauron. But then they tried to redeem them in Rings of Power for some reason, which doesn't fit the lore. But then take the orcs of... But then take the orcs of Warcraft instead, and then you get a race of for which it makes sense that you can redeem the individual groups that make up the race. Hell, even the Warcraft undeads that are under Sylvanas got redeemed are much less evil and much more morally gray. Exactly. Let me post something and it'll explain it all. Okay. Like, again, you can make an evil race. I just don't really care that much for redeeming evil, because I feel like there is something more interesting in exploring something that has no emotion at all. Like, explore, like, what is it? Like, one of my characters, she cannot, like the creature I just described to you, she has her own thing. And then to the side of her is the girl that she admires, because it's like her sister, and she understands what it's like to be a sister without the emotions of a sister. But the girl, she was human and then kind of got mixed with whatever the younger girl did. And so she feels both sides of being human and being whatever creature that she is. And so it's like she lost like some of that empathy, but at the same time she still understands what empathy is. And so you gotta play with that. Play with empathy. And the only reason why she stays with that empathy is because the uncle and the boy that are her companions as well ground her and keep her grounded, because if she were to get out of control, she would basically just destroy everything because she's that strong. It's like a whole plot. It's kind of a, like I said, maybe one day I'll like actually go into it, but like for the most part, I'm like I like think about it. I've always had this like story. It's like, what is it? How should I put this? When I was younger, I had these OCs that I've been describing to you, and I've actually had them since I had discovered anime at like the age of 12, and I have evolved them. I have evolved them completely throughout the years. And so this is why I'm able to like come up with this sort of thing where I'm like, I want to see these types of characters in fiction, because at one point I actually wanted to like turn it into like a manga series anime, but you know, back then I was just like, I'm just gonna keep them like this. And now maybe one day I will show them to you. I do actually plan on showing them to you in small ways, because they are gonna end up being a part of the channel at some point. But not now. You'll see them one day. I hope to really show them to you guys one day. And even then, the reason why I also haven't really written them out as a story is because I always end up changing something about them, because the fun part of an OC is that you can change anything about them and it'll never matter. The plot and how certain characters meet will never matter, and it doesn't help that a lot of their interactions are kind of fanfics anyway, because I love Dragon Ball and they're not Dragon Ball OCs, but I love having my OCs interact with the Dragon Ball cast because I love Dragon Ball a lot. And having no emotions gives you that mysterious vibe, making the character more interesting and difficult to read. Exactly. But for context, some friends and I play Man versus Machine on weekends, hoping to hit gold. It is a very rare chance to hit gold. I am the only one who has hit gold, and I got it 2 times now. No, bro, that's actually kind of funny. When you're the lucky one. I'm reading a story right in which the MC doesn't understand what empathy and feelings are due to her upbringing and the hardships she went through, and learns them along the way. It's pretty great. No, for real, like something like that is pretty cool. What is it? In my character's case, it is the fact that like she will never have emotions, but she still loves the people around her in her own creature type way. Because it's like, she will never feel emotions because of what she is. Because she's not human, but she's not a monster. What is it? That's why I say, like, she's not really a monster, even though some people could totally take her as that. She's not a monster, she's not a human, she is just a creature. A part of this one type of developing type species that does technically kind of get discriminated against, but because of what they are and the fact that they can amalgam into a human, they kind of can pass off for like being human. And so it's like exploring what it is like to have no emotions, and then if I were to ever turn it into a story, she's still not gonna have emotions. She knows how to replicate them, again, like the demons in Frieren, but at the end of the day, she will never be human. And that's okay. That's okay. She's not human because her family loves her for the fact that she is not human. It is the fact that they found her and they made this one happy family, because all of them didn't have happy families or they lost their families. And now this is just the life they live. This is the life they live, the life they will forever live and choose to embrace until eternity, because they also can't die. It's kind of interesting. It's kind of I think my concept is interesting. What is it? How should I put this? The reason why I say that, so as I said, these OCs have been with me since and have evolved to their appearance and what they are as I got older. And the reason why I came up with them was because how should I put this? So this goes in tandem with when I was younger and I was not allowed to make like accounts as like a kid. So I couldn't I didn't know stuff like fan fiction and DeviantArt and stuff existed for like years. And so I didn't know about like what OCs were until I was like way older. And so I came up with my own OCs, but I hated making an OC for a single series. And so I just had my OCs hop to different anime, but not in the normal way where it's like my OC in this universe, and my OC in that universe, and my OC in those universes. No, it's the same OCs hopping from universe to universe, and they just so happen to be different anime. And it's just learning the logic and the lingo and everything. Like it's like complicated, but like if I were to actually probably turn it into a story, it would be like pretty cool. Unfortunately, the copyright laws in the universe have stopped me. It is. It sounds especially hard to write since we are beings of emotion. The main character of my story is instead forcing himself to not display emotions as a way to cope with his situations, and I keep the prestige of his title and role. Yeah, it is. It is. Because having emotions gives you... Wait, you already wrote that. I already read that. It's like, what is it? Because like I've had moments in my life where I don't feel emotions. I've actually had moments in my life. So I can actually channel those into that character because it's like logic. Like, it's like, what is it? If I could describe the two sister like characters, it's like one is a mix of feeling, what is it? One is a mix. What is it? Was it the left side? I kind of like divide them into the left side and the right side of the brain. One is the logical side, who still will embrace creativity, and one is the fun side, who will still embrace logic and stuff like kind of like that. They're both characters I really like developing. Sup? Hello, Sammy. We're talking about OCs and like, what is it? We're talking about how to make like unemotive characters, like evil, dubious races that can actually be like really cool. Have you heard of a world of t-shirts before? No. Hold up. Guys, I'm getting popular. Oh, wrong combo. Also, it's about avatars. Yes. What is it? What is it? Yes. No, I have not heard of World of T-shirts. What is it? But yeah, no, what is it? Like like I said, I've always been really interested in that concept. I feel like it could be like explored a lot more because it's just an interesting concept. You don't really see that. Like you always see like the zombies or points of view. It's a very interesting situation that you should look at when you have the time. Okay. What is it? Was it my OCs are 100% based on how I feel at the moment? Or story for short? Okay. What is it? My OCs are 100% based on how I feel at the moment of creation. I used to make serious and emotionless characters, but lately they are just bubbly bastards. True, I don't know if we go through in the same way, but there are moments where the mind just turns blank to avoid feeling anything, and it does feel like blocks not just emotions, but everything else too. It's much more about isolation than lack of feelings. True. Like, what is it? I think like a good example. Like, what is it? Like, there's a reason I admire the character Girl from Dayako Girl. She is exactly the type of character I am trying to create. She is exploring her character. Someone who can basically endlessly create anything, and yet she reacts to nothing. Because even though she is how should I put this? Like, it's one of the reasons why I really admire the character of Girl from Dayako Girl, because she can create basically anything, but she feels nothing, because despite being the perfect girl, she is not real. She's not real at all. And only in the end, when she looks at something real, does her entire composure fall apart. And I want more characters like that, because it explores them being self-aware that they are not real and that what they feel is not real. Because, I don't know, it's like, again, there's a reason why I really, really like the character and why we've been drawing her for the past couple of weeks and why I've been really perfecting her. And to be honest, I plan on drawing her a lot, even more in the future, because I really, really like her character. Yeah, what is it? I just really like this character. I really like the character because it's just so... Man, you guys don't... Man, I'm gonna start going on my Dayako Girl tangents and theories. I'll save that for another day. The OC the most I've been working on. It's a literal weapon that eventually develops emotions, leading to situations where he feels his existence is a complete joke. Cause why would you give a gun a mind? No, for real. And then he slowly discovers that he's not a weapon, but he's referred like that for confidentiality purposes. Ah, that makes sense. That reminds me of one manhwa that kind of did the same thing, but like not really the same thing. It was this manhwa a while back where this girl was literally made a living weapon, and she was made into like this sword type weapon for like a tyrant. And so she took the tyrant and ran away with him to turn him into a tyrant in the first place. And then she ran away and oh no, the consequences of my actions. I'm still a human girl and the tyrant fell in love with me and locked down the city so that I wouldn't run away. It was such a ridiculous manhwa. I love manhwa. Oh, no, for real. It's such stupid. By the way, have you watched this little funny thing? Let me see. Let's see. Oh, bro, this is a staple. This is a staple in the internet now. Who hasn't seen "My disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined"? Oh man, I love the origins of memes. And by the way, here's the thing. I love Popeyes. But man, you gotta be a pretty bad Popeyes to have that type of reaction. Cause Popeyes is like only bad when it's really bad. Popeyes is only really bad when it's really, really bad. That's for the editing. This one. Let me see. Oh, did you send me the wrong one? Oh, yes! I actually do. Okay, so for those that don't know, the Vocaloid producer, made a song called about Miku, Mesugaki Miku, playing against you at a game of Uno. And it was so catchy that I had to put it in favorites. I haven't listened to the full thing yet, but I like it a lot. Got a great range of OCs as part of my story, perhaps too great. I'm pretty sure I don't have any race or individual that fully lacks emotions, only some that learn about emotions along the way. Yeah. No, for real. What is it? I've had my OCs for about, was it, what, how long ago was 2012? I've had my OCs for that long because I came up with them. Can I be real with you? My OCs exist because of two things: Dragon Ball Z and Powerpuff Girls Z. Oh man. Like you, and so what is it? And so I've just been kind of, like I said, I've been like developing the characters ever since I was that young. And so now I have like this whole plot and I kind of understand how the world works in there and how I want their relationships to go. But then I also bend their relationships because I'm like, how would this character react to this situation? How would this character totally would not act like this, because if they acted like this, it would go contrary to what the character is unless I changed them in a certain way. Or this fight would not happen in a specific way, or this character wouldn't react in this way, or I gotta pull back from this, or I want to make a what if scenario, or I want to develop a relationship with certain characters. And it's so cool. Let her go on and then destroy her. The guy did the same when I first played Pokemon, just pressing yes to everything and naming everything Like, you can just feel the power of those cards. No, for real. I really liked the I like the rhythm. I gotta listen to it later, because I actually did put it in my watch later list because I was like doing something else at the time and I thought it was just like a short animation, and I was like, dang, too bad this is so short. And then I realized it was Oh man. Which reminds me, I love how like, I love people, speaking of like emotions, or like personality traits, I love it when in the Vocaloid and V-Synth communities. So I remember this person did a question a while ago and was like, why does Miku have this personality in the fandom? Or why does Teto have this personality in the fandom? And with the latest one, what is it? Was it? I don't remember the name of this V-Synth. Basically, the Peapod girl, I remember the Peapod girl, she was getting popular, and they're like, why is she known as the memer in the Vocaloid scene? And literally, I was just like, depends on her, it must depend on, like, the music that the person, like, it depends on, like, the music the V-Synth character blew up with. So, like, V-Flower is known as the creative, sentimental type Vocaloid, you know? The one that'll do all the heavy hitter songs, right? Miku is the well-rounded one. Teto is kind of Mimi, but she's like in the same way as Miku, where she's well-rounded. Kai Yuki is the one where she does all the dark songs until someone does something different. Oliver is known for the ones where everyone dies. Len is the one... No... Len is known as the one who always dies. Rin is the one where she just has a mental crisis. Mako. Kaito's the one where he's known as a playboy. Gakpo's known as the one where he's just slut. Gumi is known as the one where she's I don't know what Gumi does. Oh man, I have no clue what I'm talking about anymore. I'm taking these headphones off. I'm getting a headache from them. I love Vocaloid. Vocaloid is so good, you know? I love Vocaloid because, like, The thing with like Vocaloid is the fact that, what is it? How do I even put this? It's like you could create any song you ever want from them, and then you just keep going and going and going until like because you can never run out of creativity. I know good and well I'm being like super like pressed. I like, what is it, the Deco Nina song that recently came out? I want to listen to it, but like on the one hand I do and then I don't, because like Deco Nina is like one of the producers that I think is like kind of okay. He's not terrible, but like only a few songs have ever caught my attention from him. Which reminds me, Kikuo, my love. Kikuo, my love. Have you released any new songs? No, you still on tour? I'm sad now. Please, he has to release something. Kikuo. Please. I know he released a song technically. Nope, he's still on tour. I hate it here. I'm gonna fight you, Ken. What? What? At this rate, only one of us will live. What? Because I don't like Deco Nina? Listen, I've been open about this for a long time. I don't like Deco Nina. I think Deco Nina is mid. I will always think Deco Nina is mid. Only like 3 or 4 songs are like good from his catalog. And those are the 3 or 4 songs I will listen to until like I like his stuff. To enter, one goes out, yes. Too bad, I think he's mid. I only like Animal of Tome Dissection. It took me years to like get into Ghost Rule. Otome Dissection, Animal, Vampire. What else? I mean, I guess like only one Milligram song is like pretty good, because I actually think a lot of the Milligrams, the story of Milligram is interesting, but I think all the songs are I think all but one song is just pretty, just okay. Not outright bad, but not good either. But I like Milgram. I like Milgram. I like Milgram. It's not like Lose, where all the songs sound good and then I can just ignore No, I think Bullet's good. Bullet's a good song. I'm thinking of Bullet's sequel song. I didn't like Bullet's sequel song. I always thought the guy was pretty simpish anyway. Which reminds me, I need to go check out The Royal Scandal. I'm at least happy they're continuing the series, even if they can't really bring Liz back immediately. It would be cool if they did that for maybe like a 20th anniversary. Take this. What? What? Take what? I think I liked Zombie. I like recently listened back to Giga's remix of Zombies. What is this? YouTube's loading feature has unfortunately hit my servers. Wow, we are zombies. We are zombies, zombies. Wow, we are zombies. It's loading so slow, bro. You were like, take this. Literally 30 seconds of waiting. Wow. Wow, a Nico Nina song that actually sounds pretty good. What song is this from? All that comes up is Tomodachi Game. It actually sounds pretty good. That's a total of 3 songs that I like. 4 songs that I like from Neko Nina. That's a whole 4 songs. Congratulations, you've upped the catalog. What do you mean actually sounds good? I tell you all the time, bro. I don't think Deconina sounds that good most of the times. I'm not saying his songs are bad. I'm just saying a lot of them are mid. This is even before I like properly discovered him, bro, because a lot of the songs before I even knew were specifically like made by specific producers. I'm gonna be real with you. I think Deconina just sounds pretty mid most of the time until like an actual like banger song comes out. And then even then, yeah, you're going down. I'm sorry, bro. It is what it is. Like, I like Kikuo. I like some of Pinocchio P. Actually, to be honest, I'm actually willing to give Pinocchio P a chance more than Deconina. Which says a lot. Because I don't really listen to Pinocchio P a lot either. I'm more of like into like, how should I put this? All my favorite Vocaloid producers are the ones that get really experimental or like have like a different thing to themselves. Like I like Nil Fruits. I like Van de Shop. I like Kikuo. Kendra, I'm gonna fight you. I'm telling you. Unfortunately, you're just mid, bro. Find better people. Get better taste in music. What is it? Like, what is it? It's like, what is it? Like Giga? Giga's, I don't know, like Giga has like, it's EDM. Like Giga's EDM. You can't go wrong with a Giga song. I think out of all of Giga's category, I've had only maybe like 5 songs I do not like from Giga's catalog. I'll definitely find the one guy of that convention and deliver it to your house. No. What? Because oh my gosh. Man. You haven't even heard Monitoring yet. True. If it's good, that'll be the 5th Deconina song I like out of his entire discography. Like I said, I don't think Deconina is like a bad producer. I just think he's just kind of mid. Like, most times I listen to his songs, it's mid. Rarely is there one that, like, hooks me. And even, like, the ones that don't hook me immediately really take a long time for me to like. A good example would be, Ghost Rule. It took me, like, an actual decade to like Ghost Rule. And the only reason why I listened to it was because I had a radio project at the time and actually was like, I don't like the Miku version, but I like the Ruko Yokune version. You are mid. Why? I'm sorry. To you, I have bad taste. To me, I have true immaculate taste. No. I've criticized Eve before because I think Eve is a really good music producer. I don't think he's a good Vocaloid producer, though. So what is it? Eve is like a musician. He did the ending for JJK. No, he did the opening for JJK. And I think Eve is a fantastic singer, but I do not like the way he tunes Miku. It's not like a Harumaki Gohan, like, high pitch, where he's tuning Miku high, but, like, he knows how to tune Miku high and sound good. Eve tunes Miku to just be high with nothing really creative to it, personally. Like, that's what I like about Vocaloid producers. Like, the one thing I can't say about Deconina is that his tuning for Miku is bad. His tuning for Miku is good. It's just that only a few of his songs really get me. Like, what is it? Like, to be honest, I will always compliment the tuning of a lot of producers. Like, I love, Harumaki Gohan's tuning. I like Nilfruit's tuning. I like the way that Vonda Shop tunes Mako, because Mako sounds really, really good in like a lot of the songs he uses her in. I do, what is it? Mew is not a Vocaloid producer, but I like the way he tries to sound as close to a Vocaloid as possible. I like Mew. Mew. Mew's the one that like got really, really famous because he's the one who helped like, he's the one who did the cover of Waswald a while back. Man, you remember when Waswald was popular? I loved Waswald for a while. I think Waswald is pretty cool, like in doses, you know? Can't have that much cynicism injected into your veins. Oh man. And not only that, like Nilfruit's got so much better at like his messages and like his really just producing Vocaloid songs in general as he like became like a better producer like post Waswald, because he could have stayed in that cynicism, but I really think Yes Man was like a really good turning point in his career. And it was pretty good. I love Vocaloid. I love the creativity that happens in the community. Maybe one day I'll join. I'd rather probably make an Utao and then like evolve that Utao. Maybe that's one thing that I'll do in the future. I thought about making an Utao, like an Utao, but like it feels so hard because there's like no actual proper tutorials, you know? Let's see, what's this? Deconina MKDR, what's this? DSCF? It's loading so slow! Oh yeah, then there's also Shido. I love Shido. He's also super, super good. Shido is super good. He's a super, super good dude. What? We are zombies on me. Oh, this one! Oh! I like it. Oh, I recognize that song. I avoided it because I thought it was a sentimental song. And then I gave it a listen like a year ago and I was like, this song sounds pretty good. So that's a total of 6 Deconina songs out of his entire catalog that I actually like. You got me up to 6, Mirai. See? Is not that he is mid. Bro, unfortunately, the rest of his discography is still pretty mid. I'm not a fan of Cinderella. I'm not a fan of a lot of his songs. I kind of even think Zombie is kind of okay. And I only really listened to it because I already knew of the memes when Ollie first debuted and people were like, ooh, Ollie, you gonna cover the zombie song? It's just that your search skills are terrible. My ultra playlist says otherwise. What even was that noise? And you know what? I think for now, I think that'll be it for tonight, because it feels like I feel weirdly enough a combination of restlessness but mostly tiredness. Thank you all for coming with me on a lovely Friday evening. Drink some water, get some therapy, guys. I know it's been a real weird week for VTubing, or maybe it's just been a weird day or week for you, or maybe you didn't experience anything at all. Either way, you shall succeed in life no matter what you do. On YouTube's side, I have actually pre-rated you. Pre-rated you. I've actually pre-rated someone, and it'll be Armchair Expert. And Kuma Kuma, hello, hi Kenner. Hello Kenner. Hello Ken, hello Kenneth. Oh, you're ending? Yes, unfortunately. Unfortunately. You're the one who needs therapy, Ken. Look at your necklace. I screenshotted it. I screenshotted it. Ken, your forehead is prime real estate. You see that right there? Why are you mean to me? Let's go. Your taste in Deco Nina was what killed me. Ooh. Someone named Duskpaw is... Oh, they're doing a stream interaction. And it's a girls sleep out, and they're doing a super big collab. Until you do, I won't respect you. Because you're not accepting my advantage. Dang. Or your rights. I won't expect you or your rights. Your taste is where it's gonna kill me. And so, guys, thank you all for coming to stream. I had fun talking with you. Get some rest, everybody. It'll only get better from here. After all, we can't possibly get any worse. And I shall see you all. Oh, have a great weekend. Yes, take care. Yes, thank you. We will also be we will be coming back on Monday with the tier list also, because I forgot to do it this week, but I figured with the new revelations that came out now, yikes. Yikes. Kind of a good thing I held off. So I shall see you all Monday. Kendrillion out.